everyone, it's Liam Catterson here, and we are reacting to The Good Place as we jump into episode 4 of season 2. Will be very interesting to see how things proceed now that everyone is in agreement with Michael's plan. It was an oddly calm yet tense episode of The Good Place because we kind of situated around one place as we were discussing the fates of the 4 humans as Michael proposed this idea, and there were some people who were on board from the get-go, and then there were some people who were a bit indecisive until the very end, until everyone was in agreement. But yeah, like I said, it should be very interesting now that everyone is on board. Everyone is going to pretend that they have their memories wiped, especially with the payoff being Michael wants to get everyone into the real Good Place. So it shall be very, very interesting to see how things go with this plan in motion. But yeah, with that said, let's jump into episode number 4 of season 2 of The Good Place. Let's go.
Oh. You're not supposed to be torturing me. From now on, make all your memos 1 page max with pictures. Also, Winston over here.
I mean, everyone loves pictures when they're reading.
How to torture Tahani. Tell him, babe.
We're gonna have Tahani throw a party for Gunner's birthday, but no one will show up because we'll also be throwing a party, and it'll be way better.
Oh.
Didn't seem so bad.
Yeah. It really tugs my nuggets. I work so hard on my torture ideas, and theirs are so basic. These millennials, they have no work ethic.
You should have gone, yep, basic.
Oh, sorry. A millennial is someone who's only been torturing people for 1,000 years. Millennial.
Hani Al-Jamil shall do my level best to make every event too much. Model
yes!
decor after my
Go extra, Tahani!
fundraiser for the Red Cross in Zurich. No, 2007.
We're going extra, baby. Yes!
Man. And latch on to the ideas is because he's immortal. Look, if you live forever, then ethics don't matter
no
to you.
Consequence because
there's no consequences for your actions. You tell a lie, who cares? Wait a few trillion years, the guilt will fade.
Not like it's gonna kill you.
Before I can teach Michael to be good, I have to force him to think about what we used to think about.
Scooped out of my body with a flaming ladle, and every molecule in my body would be
He wasn't
placed
exactly
on the
lying
surface of a
when
different sun.
Sure.
he was
Is that
admitting
what would happen
to his
if
retirement.
Your boss found out that you defected to our side?
Yeah.
Okay, so that might actually happen, and
Unless he's putting on an act.
okay.
Did we break
Now we're
Michael?
getting somewhere.
Dude, you broke Michael. Get you a big fat baby. What flavor, baby?
Helena.
How about a Cool Ranch, baby?
Get him a jelly
Searching
baby.
for meaning is philosophical suicide. How does anyone do anything when you understand the fleeting nature?
Guam. It's in Guam.
Can we have...
Okay, look, I'm lying, okay? You caught me.
well.
Congratulations, the farm is
She
made
was
up, the
sugarcoating
bridge is
this.
made up. There's no such place as Guam. Your dog Max is dead in a duffel bag under the deck.
How did he die?
The short answer is
Wow.
I do get sad because it's been a very
What?
long day, and that bitch Carol from work was really on my ass about some.
You're getting on my
stupid
ass
thing that I don't
with
even know
your
what it was.
ignorance.
And at the end of that long day, I had to use one of my favorite duffel bags to do something very gross.
And now he's having an existential crisis. So we need to cheer him up.
Michael's having a crisis. Oh, Woody.
Restaurant is. Didn't Tahani do a good job?
Tahani's outdone herself, though.
Distractions from the relentlessness of entropy. We're all just corpses who haven't yet begun to decay.
Yeah, but
Balloons! Yeah!
I'm a rights activist, so the theme of the party is animals. Flying station's over there if you want to fly like a falcon.
And over there, we filled a ball pit with puppies.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's, oh, ball
Have you
pit
ever
with
wanted to sit in a
puppies!
kangaroo pouch?
My whole thing.
No, Liam, this is a bad
We can all
place!
hang out here. Hey there, bud. You okay?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Man, oh, Eleanor, thank you so much for the advice about shoving my feelings down deep. I feel so much better. It's like I'm surfing on this wave of positivity.
Is that Janet?
Oh, yeah, have you met my secretary, Jeanette? She's a lot like Janet, but she doesn't pretend like she
Jeanette.
has all the answers.
Needs to be confronted, but this is just denial, and at any moment that denial could collapse, and he'll be a mess. He is a
Yeah,
Jenga tower
yeah,
of sadness.
he's
For an
definitely
immortal
reaching
being
that.
is pretty fragile. I mean, the guy contemplates his own death for one forking minute and completely loses his grip on reality?
I mean, it's not impossible because I think we've all had that moment potentially.
Carver wasn't great. Let's call him what he was. A fart in the shape of a man.
Can you just chill?
I'm despising her more and more.
I'm not. I'm just saying he sucked. I mean, the only photo
Oh.
I could get of him was a mugshot.
Look in the
He was a
mirror.
doof, so don't be sad that he's gone.
Actual unicorns you can ride. So you'll
Okay, that's cheating. That is
Okay,
cheating.
well, if that's what you want, let's all get back to the party then.
Hey down there, mis amigos.
Oh no.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Activity. Me torture as Sue torture. I am so happy you're in charge.
Okay, well,
Namaste, chica. Do you want to dance?
no.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
I mean, this
I'm
is.
committable to stay here for one more summer to go and throw myself a pity party. Though I doubt I can even throw one of those properly. Oh.
I mean, she tried, and this is it. They're winning, even though Tahani was supposed to win.
It's a Dubai.
Kind of feel like maybe we should wind down, huh, bud?
No, I can't do that. Can't stop moving. Can't stop moving. If I stop moving, I'll start thinking. If I start thinking, I'll start thinking about things I don't want to think about.
So the parent toothbrushes can be close to the kid toothbrushes and watch over them. And
It
We
is.
can all talk about their
I mean, I know Eleanor was
toothbrush feelings.
not very pleasant in her
And they
human
can
life, but
hold their little toothbrush hands and they're sad.
loneliness is a
Make sure no harm ever comes to
is
their
a
little bristles.
biatch.
Sure.
I've been there, and everybody's been there, so don't fight it. And in the words of a very wise Bed Bath & Beyond employee I once knew, go ahead and cry all you want, but you're gonna have to pay for that toilet plunger.
This is it. Death
Guy,
will find a
suddenly
way.
you're cool, dope, fresh, and smart-brained. Never seen you dance, but I bet you're good. Because you're good at everything. You're awesome.
This is it. Just because
Be nicer
your
to
party in your eyes is lesser than
Thank you,
the Celestials or whatever.
From one 8 to another.
Oh.
We should probably discuss.
That was awesome.
No!
Surprisingly so. We should still discuss.
Want some breakfast? I know how to make cereal.
Sure, but Jason.
Okay,
we
be right back.
Hey, no, they. Oh, I'm telling Janet. Was that an 8? Was that an 8, Tahani? No, okay. I don't know what was more unexpected. Michael having his funk state. Or that! So yeah, So I just need to process that a little bit. Didn't think we would have that. Not gonna lie. To be fair, I didn't think Michael would like break down the way he did when Chidi was giving him a perspective. Because of his immortality, he doesn't really dwell on the consequences of a being's ending. He has no reason to in his eyes. But, you know, I'm just thinking about what if Sean found out that you've rebooted The Good Place 800 times. And what we got was... Yeah, it was interesting. It was quite quirky, and you know, we saw Michael just just exhibit some very, very interesting sides to him with his first dose of being human, I guess, because this is it. He has never experienced anything like this before, and it did paint for some very comedical moments. But yeah, it was just really, really interesting to see that happen. But yeah, it was a really, really great episode. I just feel so bad for Eleanor, especially with more of her flashbacks and more of her mother not being, a good influence. We got a peek of that, I think, in the penultimate episode of season 1. Her father was was no better, but when it came to the funeral of her father, her mother was a oh, she was what we would call a see you next Tuesday, with not just how she acted recklessly at the funeral, but the way she just quickly brushed off the sugarcoat. I was thinking when she was talking about her dog, about the dog and how he's gone to a happier place. I was thinking, oh, at least she's being sugarcoat, and then she drops the facade and smacks her child with that harsh description that they don't need to hear. But she was very, very inconsiderate, and due to that, it forced Eleanor to, bottle things up, really. So, like, she is more selfish rather than allowing her child to reflect and mourn. So she would rather have Eleanor tend to her selfish needs than, yeah. So, and the selfishness even continued when she was checking out Eleanor's partner. So, not just that though, but reflecting on, oh, you know what? We betted who would die first. Well, who's dead first? So, yeah, she is a right selfish piece of garbage, and yeah, yeah, I felt so bad for Tahani. Like, she wanted to out party the demons, and this is it though. Like, her party's still amazing. She doesn't need to be on top of everything, but she is still trying to, like, this is it. She is still trying to overcome those obstacles. Like, it's not like these characters are have completely changed after realizing what's at stake. They're still going through their own struggles. Tahani still, like, she's starting to realize how shallow she must have been. And this is it. She doesn't need to throw a party that is so extravagant. Anyone and their mothers will be jealous. But it really got to her. She thought she could do a good job. She thought she could play their game. But when she saw what they had, it really threw her off. So. But Tahani's still awesome, as Jason said. Like, I really thought that was a great speech. That was a great thing from Jason, like how he was understanding Tahani and approached her. So it was really, really nice for Jason to kind of understand Tahani. So yeah, but then we had that scene, and I'm just, like I said though, I don't know what is more of a surprise, seeing Michael the way he was in this episode, or that? So yeah, it was just very interesting for Michael, and this is the thing with death. We can try to outrun it, but it's a really, really harsh concept to think about, like, when it happens to you or when it happens to anyone else. And the sad reality is that it's going to happen to every one of us. Every story's got to have an end, otherwise the story would never get started. And it's something that we can dwell upon, but we can't really do anything about it. This is it. Michael might be immortal, but his time will come. He just has to understand that life comes to an end, and what you do in that life matters, because when you die, you don't want to be remembered as a garbage person who sucks completely and, you know, will only be remembered for the bad. You've got to make those actions memorable for the right reasons. And I've said it time and again, there are some people who just disregard that and will lead selfish lives, and that's on them, really. So, yeah, at least, you know, with Chidi, he gives him an understanding that, you know, you gotta make sure that these actions have good meaning, and that's the whole push, is to make Michael a bit more empathetic, a bit more considerate, like realize the weight that humans carry rather than deviate to that selfishness, and give him a bit more of an open mind. So yeah, and it was really good to see what Chidi was doing. It just had some very interesting results, didn't it? So yeah, I wasn't expecting that Michael breaking down to happen, but it was something, and this episode was really it was a real blast. So yeah, this was a great episode, focusing heavily on the aspect of death and grief, etc. So and the way they handled it was pretty good in my opinion. So yeah, but I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Doodles!